Hey, what's up everyone? PersNikity here. Moving on to Chapter 15, Trainwreck in the Uncharted 2 Brutal Difficulty walkthrough. Now the good news is we've already been here before. This is what we started the game doing, climbing this train car at the beginning of level 1, and nothing has changed here. You're going to do basically the same exact thing until you get to a really short cutscene, and then after that cutscene, at about 3.5 minutes in, that's when we're going to get into the actual combat and the bulk of Chapter 15. So, what I'm going to do now is I am going to throw a suggestion at you guys, or an idea, and hopefully you take kindly to it. So all I ask, all I want to get across is this idea right here. So, for my videos, I title all of my videos with the keyword walkthrough. And that's because that's what I make. I showcase gameplay, and my commentary literally walks you through it piece by piece. And so there's a couple, there's a couple terms that you see on YouTube nowadays. There's walkthrough, there's playthrough, there's let's plays. And here's the thing is, I think a lot of people, they might not watch my videos because they think it's a walkthrough. They think that it's only here to help them. And what they don't realize is that I show all of the cutscenes, I show all of the gameplay, and I sometimes use my commentary to be entertaining and informational instead of just, using the commentary to tell you how to beat the game. So here's basically what I ask. If you have any friends that enjoy watching playthroughs of video games or anything like that with commentary, or if you enjoy watching playthroughs of games with commentary, then I would just encourage you to recommend my channel to them and let them know that I play a wide variety of games. And even though by heart or by nature, or okay, I don't know what I'm saying, even though my videos start as walkthroughs, I want people to know that they can also pretty much be viewed as playthroughs as well. I think that if people knew that, I think that if people knew my videos were playthroughs as well, they would also, I could get a lot more of an audience. And so, yeah, that's just an idea I want to run by you guys. I think it would help out the channel a lot, but I'll leave it up to you. No pressure there or anything. But anyway, I hope you are enjoying my videos at least. And now we are going to start the short cutscene and then get into the combat. Alright, so immediately after that cutscene, we're going to be in this area here, and we're actually going to be in this area for the remainder of the level. Now, you're going to have to get through numerous waves of enemies here, and I'm going to show you what I believe is the best way to do that. So this first wave, you can actually get through most of this first wave with stealth. So you see here, I killed that first guy, then I quickly ran over here and took out the second guy. Yep, I know how to count. I took out the second guy with stealth, and now I'm going to come and hide behind this thing. And you'll see that there's this guy over here. As soon as he turns his back, I'm going to run over, and that's my third stealth kill. Then after I kill him, I'm going to run over and take cover here. And as you guessed it, I'm going to wait for this guy to turn his back, and that will be my fourth stealth kill. Now, the cool news here is the waves. This first wave, like I said, you could pretty much do with all stealth. The second wave, you're going to have to do some gunfire, but it turns out to be not that bad. And then, I can't remember how many waves for sure, but the final wave is only going to have 3 heavily armored enemies. And the good news is you'll get a checkpoint right before, you get a checkpoint right after most of these waves, so that's a bit of good news. Now, as soon as you take out that fourth guy, you can run through the car, pick up a grenade, pick up some ammo, anything like that. But then what you're going to want to do is run into this car here. There's another grenade, and you can see that there's one enemy on the roof, and there's one enemy over here further down the screen on the ground level. So ignore him for now. And what you're going to do instead is you're going to climb up this train car here. Now, of course, you're going to want to try to climb it while the soldier's back is to you, so that you can sneak up on him. But you'll see him way over there, and then eventually he should make his way towards you. And so just wait for him to get close, and then boom, you can get your 5th stealth kill. So, yep, you can see he's going to turn his back, and then boom, 5th kill. Now, finally, what you're going to do is come over here, and as soon as this guy turns his back, you guessed it, jump down and get your 6th stealth kill. So that's a bit of good news right there. You can take out this entire first wave all with stealth, which is really helpful. Conserve as much ammo as you can for the later waves, because it will help a lot. And so, yep, you see right here, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And boom, 6 enemies down, good to go. Now, immediately, the next wave is going to spawn. So what you want to do is run over here. And as soon as you gain control, just start unloading. Now, the good news here is they all drop down in the same location. So if you just shoot in that general area, you can actually kill them pretty dang quickly. You see there, I already took down 3 of the 5 guys. Finally, there's going to be 2 guys left, and boom, just pick them off. Really easy to do. Now, immediately, the 3rd wave is going to spawn. And so you're going to run over to the right side here, because they're going to spawn behind you. And so if you run over here, you can get some ammo. You can see that there's, I forget what, I think it's called the Desert 5 or whatever, but it's the really strong pistol. But what's going to happen is they're going to sneak up on you from this right side. So what I recommend doing is coming back here. And this wave is pretty hard. This is probably, in my opinion, the hardest wave. But I'm going to take cover behind this box right here. And now the enemy can only approach me from the left or right. And so I'm just going to keep rotating the camera, waiting for the enemies to present themselves. And you can see finally they did. And I'm just basically going to utilize blind fire. As soon as one gets close to me, start blind firing. And what you can do is, if one side is clear, you can actually use alternative cover to take the guys out, you know, a bit more efficiently. But the main thing here is you want to try to keep moving, because the enemies can easily sneak up on you. So you see, as soon as I take that guy out, I'm already moving back to this original location, and you can see that the other 2 enemies are up here. Now, once again, the enemies are going to be pretty variable. You know, their movements are inconsistent. They're not going to do the same thing every time. So you're going to want to be careful, but I think this is a really good location to stand in, because there's a lot of cover from grenades. There's a lot of ability to use blind fire and alternative cover, and mainly the fact that the enemy can't sneak up behind you. Now, once you take him out, now you're going to want to get ready. Try to stock up on as many grenades as you can, and make sure you get as much ammo as you can. If you hop up to the roof here, you can actually pick yourself up a grenade launcher, which should come in handy, because the next wave and the final wave is actually going to be 3 of the heavily armored enemies. And so I'm actually going to hop into this location here. You see that it's pretty safe. There's only 2 ways you can get approached, from front or behind. But to get approached from behind, they're going to have to do a lot of climbing. So as long as you just rotate that camera occasionally, you should be pretty safe, and you'll know if someone's trying to sneak up on you. Now, you could be more aggressive here because you have the grenade launcher. You could jump down, but the problem is the 3 guys, they do tend to spread out a bit. And so that can make things a bit more difficult, because you're never truly safe. And so what I'm going to do is, I'm just being patient. I'm just waiting up here until I see one of them. And as soon as I see him, that's when I'm going to start firing. Now, unfortunately, I wasted a grenade launcher shot, but I was able to take out one of the guys, and once I did that, the other ones made themselves visible. And once that happens, they all climbed up here, and you could see I just completely went grenade happy until I took them all out. And it's really that simple. And that's why I really like this location, is because as soon as you shoot one, the other 2 will climb up to you. There's a lot of cover, and there's a lot of good vantage points to shoot them wherever they are within the map. And that's it, guys. Honestly, it's a pretty easy chapter. This firefight can be a bit difficult if you are struggling to find locations to stand in, but I hope that's what this video helps you with. Either way, make your way over here once you're done, and you're just going to climb up here and then enjoy a cinematic. So thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe if you get the chance, and I think that's everything. So climb up here, and I will see you in Chapter 16, which is thankfully incredibly short.